There is panic, anger, and terror in Tigray. This is what is evident. Having a look at the reports coming out of the region. Secondly, Ethiopian federal government's policy about an issue did not deliver. I don't know why Ethiopian government is working on this policy, but this policy, foreign policy, it's a total failure according to my assessment. Welcome to my views and news. Thanks for watching. Good to be with you. Let's start from Tigray. Then we'll analyze the failure of Ethiopian government's foreign policy about an issue. Tigray, where now kids are being detained, or you can say underage boys are being detained for military service. Had I made this claim, people would have started accusing me that you are anti-TPL, you are pro-PP, you are paid by Abiy. But this claim has been made by a human rights organization, which in the past published reports in support of TPLF's position. And back then, federal government rejected the reports of this organization. Now, the same organization is criticizing what is happening in Tigray. I'm talking about Human Rights Watch. Human Rights Watch, if you remember, in the past talked about ethnic cleansing in Western Tigray. It talked about crimes committed against Tigrayans in Humera Volkai Sagade. It accused Fano, it accused Colonel Demak Azad of being involved in human rights abuses. Back then, TPLF and Tigray military would quote the reports of Human Rights Watch. Human Rights Watch yesterday released its second report about Tigray. Its first report came out almost a week ago when it disclosed that a dangerous draconian law is being implemented in Tigray, which is legalizing conscription, and this law is meant to crush dissent. Death and life imprisonment are mentioned in this draft legislation for offenses like criticism of the decisions of military and government. Human Rights Watch in that report called for cancellation of that law, or that law should not be implemented. Then came the second report yesterday. This report is more eye-opening. Human Rights Watch says that boys and men are being arbitrarily detained in Tigray for military purposes. Ex-combatants are being hunted down and detained. Youths are being detained from everywhere. I mean, a boy just shopping, buying something in a market could be detained. A boy returning from school could be detained. A laborer at a mining site can be detained. Anyone of the age between 15 to 40 can be detained anywhere, anytime in Tigray. For what? For military training. Raids are being conducted. Nighttime raids are being conducted. All that is mentioned in this Human Rights Watch report. Almost. I'm just sharing a summary. Human Rights Watch says that boys as young as 15 have been detained. and they've been sent to military training center. Human Rights Watch has documented at least 6 cases. Obviously, remotely, Human Rights Watch has no access to Tigray. It has no access to Ethiopia, I think. Ethiopian government does not allow international organizations to come to Ethiopia for investigation, for inquiry. The Human Rights Watch did not visit Tigray. It just contacted people by phone. It collected reports and submitted this report, saying that underage boys are being conscripted in military. Youths, men are being detained arbitrarily. This conscription must stop. It's a crime. It's a violation of people's fundamental rights. Could these reports be used by international community to sanction TPL? These human rights organizations, they have the backing of Western governments, Americans, European countries back then. They fund them actually. And sometimes reports on particular issues are generated. Then on the basis of those reports, action is taken. Since US is threatening TPLF, US imposed visa restrictions on TPLF, US threatened to impose more accountability measures. And after that, these 2 reports came out by Human Rights Watch. I think these reports could be used to impose more sanctions on Tigray. Let's see what happens. Secondly, viewers, Ethiopian East Africa security advisor to the Prime Minister of Ethiopia has been seen in a meeting with Eritrean opposition groups. Getachew, that's the name. The man is advisor to Ethiopian PM on East Africa affairs. And he is very vocal critic of Eritrea. He says Eritrea is against Pretoria. Eritrea wants a war. Eritrea won't be able to survive as a country. Eritreans show their love for the country by fleeing Eritrea. So Eritrea as a country cannot stand after Isaias Afwerki goes, etc., etc. Whenever he speaks, he lashes out at Eritrea. He has been seen in a meeting with Eritrean opposition groups. A Zoom meeting recording has been leaked showing Getachew with Eritrean opposition groups like Eritrean Afar National Congress, like Eritrean Youth Movement for Unity and Justice, and other Eritrean opposition groups were in the meeting. Zoom meeting, it was leaked or it was released. Contacts between Ethiopian leaders and Eritrean opposition groups are not a secret. A few days ago, you saw that Green Legacy, not Legacy, Green Revolution armed group, anti-Eritrean government, Muslim armed group, was inaugurated in Ethiopia. My point is that all these activities are being done by Ethiopian government publicly. But what is the result? Has Ethiopian government been able to really form a strong Eritrean opposition armed front or even political front? I don't think so. Ethiopian government's efforts failed. Instead, Eritrea managed to arm TPLF, Eritrea arming Fano, Eritrea arming others, Eritrea training Afar fighters, maybe training ONLF fighters too. Ethiopia formed Eritrean Blue Revolution Front that could not continue as an armed group. It has formed this Green Revolution project. We don't know if it will succeed or not. The SADU has been here in Ethiopia for decades. So Ethiopian policy of backing Eritrean opposition groups did not deliver at all. Eritrea is working faster, achieving results, strengthening Ethiopian opposition groups. Ethiopia, all talk, no action, I would say. Why is the need of a talk? Why are you publicly proving that you are backing Eritrean opposition groups? Those groups have no influence, no leverage, no penetration in Eritrea. Thanks for watching.